T3AS engineers present T3AS, Trinidad and Tobago Taxi Assurance Service. The team comprises of myself, Chanel Lewis, Sachin Rajkumar, Sanjay Tuku, and Nicholas Baran. It was observed that there is great difficulty obtaining safe and reliable transportation. While immediate access to a vehicle when transportation is required is often not available, several persons have taken it upon themselves to use private vehicles as taxis for hire. This practice is highly illegal within Trinidad and Tobago. This practice has led to an increase in several crimes, including sexual assault and murder. In addition to this, there are also several persons operating vehicles which indicate that they are legal taxis for hire, however, with expired license or stolen license plates. Currently, there are no official channels for potential passengers to determine the validity of the registrations of their potential taxi drivers. This currently leaves passengers at a risk, especially those traveling at predictable hours, such as women and young children. It is not uncommon to have heard of cases of these illegal activities from family members, friends, or even witnessing them yourself while trying to obtain transportation. Our proposed solution is the T3AS app. The app aims to allow users to verify their potential taxi driver. This is done by reviewing the relevant documents attached to the driver's profile. The app also aims to allow users to identify safe legal locations to obtain a taxi. This would be done using a map that indicates the position of taxi stands. Users would also be able to request transportation and also track drivers as well as other passengers and their expected locations. The app is designed to make commuting safer for both the passenger and the driver, promoting a safe community and reducing the likelihood that either the passenger or the driver would be victims of criminal activities. I now hand you over to Sachin Rajkumar.
Good day, I will be looking at the functions and interface design. First, we will look at the login/registration screen. This screen is available for both passengers and drivers. He or she may enter his or email and password to log in. If he or she is not an existing user, they may then click the register button to begin the registration process. This is the registration screen. Here the user will be able to enter his or her email, password, then confirm password, then choose whether he or she is a passenger or driver. If he is a driver, they may also enter their driver's license and taxi driver's license number. They may then click register to submit their request. Next, we will look at the make a request screen. This screen is only available for the passenger. Here, he or she may enter their current location or click on the Get Location button to get their current location using the GPS tracking device. They may then enter their destination and click the Submit Request to send their request to all respective drivers. This is the View All Requests screen. This screen is only available for drivers. Here, the drivers will be able to view all requests sent to them. They can choose to accept one or more of these requests based on their preferences. This is the Make a Payment screen. This screen is only available for passengers. Here they can view their current wallet which is currently $20. They can then choose to add funds via their credit card to their wallet. They can also view the current cost of the trip, which is currently $15. If their wallet has sufficient funds to pay for the trip, they can then make a payment to submit their request. This is the driver profile. This screen is available to both drivers and passengers. Drivers will be able to view their profile, view their name, taxi car number, driver reviews given to them by passengers, as well as driver rating given to them by passengers. Passengers will also be able to view the screen. They will be able to access the driver's profile and give driver reviews as well as give driver ratings. They can also click on the Check Driver Credentials button, where they can view the driver's license and insurance. Finally, we will look at the passenger profile screen. This screen is available to both passengers and drivers. Passengers will be able to view their profile, view reviews given to them by drivers, as well as ratings given to them by drivers. Drivers will also be able to access their passenger profiles. Here they will be able to make reviews about their passengers as well as give their passengers ratings. That's about it. I will now hand you over to Nicholas Barron.
So these are the non-essential yet desired functionalities for the T3AS application. The main function we would like to bring to our users is a navigational map. This will allow the driver to view any obstructions on the path to the passenger's desired destination. It would also update the driver to any traffic jams that are en route and locate the most efficient path that a driver can take to reach a destination in the most efficient time possible. In addition to this, the passengers can request to be picked up from any location on the map. They can also view the nearest taxi stands and view the region of the map in which a taxi driver operates. Some other features we plan to implement include a panic button. When pressed, this will contact the emergency services in the event that it is needed. Also, we would like to implement a system to flag and report a taxi driver and their vehicle who may have been involved in any illicit activities. The application will place a red flag next to the driver's profile and notify the association for further investigation. Now, Sanjay Duku will elaborate on the cost estimation, limitations, and assumptions of the application.
My name is Sanjay Duku, and I'll start by looking at cost estimation. The total cost is an accumulated estimation of 6 other sections. The first section being requirements. This part refers to the complexity of the code required to achieve the desired functional and non-functional requirements of the software. For the software, the cost was estimated to be $2,000. The next section is lines of code. We have estimated that 1,000 lines of code will be necessary for the software. As we have seen from other software developers, when they price a single line of code, we will also utilize $10 per line of code. Our software requires no additional hardware. Since hosting data on a server requires hardware, we will place the cost for this year, which is $20 annually. Maintenance-wise, we will be looking at around $1,000 per year. This is under the assumption that no major software app changes will be made. The risk cost of $1,000 accounts for the time spent coding by the development team. The development team, which is composed of 4 members currently, each require a salary. For the time spent on this project, we estimate $5,000 for each team member. The accumulated cost estimates from these 6 sections add up to $24,020. Next, we will be looking at assumptions when the app has been installed. It is assumed that the user has a credit card to perform and receive online payments. This provides another level of security where actual money does not need to be paid by a passenger or kept in the driver's vehicle. Because the app requires internet or Because the app requires internet to retrieve a driver or passenger's data, this data being the rating and feedback, it is also assumed that the smartphone has internet access. This could be by a data plan. To uniquely identify a driver or passenger, a QR code that is generated by the phone will be used. This QR code can be scanned by another smartphone. This is only possible with a working smartphone camera. This app assumes that the camera is working also. This is the end of the presentation. We hope that we have elaborated sufficiently on the vision of the software T3AS. Thank you.